Welcome to the online induction presentation for Campus Life Services at the University of Limerick. This term, we will have a number of protocol and measures to ensure your safety and well-being while living in residence. Your home on campus is designated as a household cluster. You and your housemates will observe a number of measures to keep your household cluster safe, as you would with your family at home. It will be important that you and your housemates adopt a consistent approach by following a number of measures outlined in this video, which will serve to protect both you and the broader residential community living on campus at UL. As we prepare for your arrival, we would like to take you through some important information. If you are an international student, you will need to complete an online arrival details form. Please ensure to keep up to date with current travel guidelines and restrictions in place. If you are a domestic student, you will need to book a time slot for check-in. Before you check into your accommodation, you should ensure that your rental fees and deposit have been paid online. It is also important that you download the Health Service Executive's COVID-19 contact tracing app. You can find this on the Google Play Store and the App Store. When you arrive to the village, only one person should enter the reception building at a time. Before entering, please ensure you are wearing a face covering. On entry, you should sanitize your hands using the sanitizing stations we have provided in each reception area. For your safety, each reception has a protective screen fitted between you and our staff. Our staff are required to wear personal protective equipment and wash their hands on a regular basis. Our receptions are frequently sanitized throughout the day. If you see someone else in the reception area, you should remain outside until they have left. If there is more than one person waiting, please ensure you are physically distanced. Parents and guests are welcome to travel to UL with you. However, they will not be permitted in the village reception or in the accommodation itself on check-in. Your housemates will be your cluster for the duration of your time living with us. This means you will not have to wear a face covering or physically distance in your own home. It is essential that all housemates are aware of and follow excellent hygiene practices to prevent any contamination. While in-house, it is recommended that you wash your hands regularly and thoroughly for at least 20 seconds. If you need to cough or sneeze, you should do so in a tissue and then throw the tissue into the general waste bin immediately. You should clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces and objects in the house. These include touch points such as the appliance buttons on your toaster and kettle. You should also ensure to wash all inventory items carefully and with the correct products directly after use. You will need to manage your household waste responsibly and empty your waste bins regularly into the designated collection bins in each village. When you are taking your bins to the communal refuse area in your village, you will be required to wear a face covering and avoid contact with other residents as much as possible. For everyone's safety, you should apply particular hygiene in shared facilities such as the kitchen or a shared bathroom. It is important that you adhere to all guidelines that are in place for your safety. You should only gather with other households in accordance with the most up-to-date government and campus guidelines. Up-to-date communal living guidelines will be displayed clearly for you in your accommodation on arrival. Before you leave your accommodation, you should always ensure you are wearing a face covering and prepare to avoid contact with other residents you may meet when going outside. While you are welcome to socialise with your household cluster, you will need to follow our communal living village guidelines in shared spaces. In the laundry room, only 2 residents will be permitted at a time. For the Quigley residents, this is reduced to 1 resident per laundry room. While in this space, you will need to wear a face covering and ensure to remain 2 meters apart from any other resident. If you require the use of an elevator, please note that only 1 person may enter each elevator at a time. If the elevator is in use, you should stand back and wait until it is empty or take the stairs. Other shared spaces, including our village halls and study hubs, will only open in accordance with current government guidelines. But we will offer a full programme of virtual events throughout the semester to enhance your student living experience. Attending these events will give you an ideal opportunity to engage with your community and make long-lasting friendships with your fellow residents. The village reception will be open to look after your needs and will also be available to contact via email and phone. For example, if you need non-urgent maintenance assistance, you should contact the reception online. Should you need to enter the village reception to collect a parcel or speak to a member of staff, you will need to follow our physical distancing guidelines. One-to-one meetings with village management can take place online if necessary. If you are self-isolating, you should not enter the reception area at any time. If you are showing symptoms of COVID-19, you must self-isolate immediately and contact the UL Health Centre and your village reception. All other residents in your household cluster must also begin self-isolating and arrange testing. You should stay in your bedroom, keep the accommodation well ventilated, and communicate by phone or online. If you have a confirmed case of COVID-19, you may need to temporarily move to a quarantine apartment. There are 2 quarantine apartments in each village to support containment in the event of an initial outbreak. Our quarantine apartments are stocked with sets of crockery and cutlery in your bedroom, as well as personal protective equipment and disinfectant products. If you are self-isolating or restricting your movements in your own bedroom, you should set up a residence group chat to schedule use of shared bathrooms and kitchen areas to avoid making contact. You should also take meals back to your bedroom to eat alone and ensure to wash all of your inventory thoroughly after use. During this period, we recommend keeping a temperature log to track your symptoms using the digital thermometer provided by reception. All supplies should be ordered online for delivery. Where this is not possible, your village management team will arrange for any necessary food or medical supplies to be delivered directly to your front door. Simply contact reception via phone or email with your requirements. If you are self-isolating, you should not leave your accommodation. If you are completing a restricted movements period, you may be permitted to exercise alone outside if you ensure to physically distance from others. Please keep up to date with the latest government guidelines at all times. Finally, we are delighted you have chosen to live with us this year and look forward to welcoming you soon.